All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Houston Rockets Daily. Bro, the draft is in like 24 hours. It's more like 30 hours. 1 day from now, the Houston Rockets will have possibly 3 first-round draft picks, but that's actually what we're going to talk about in today's video. I am 100% convinced the Rockets will be making a trade. We have heard Rafael Stone come out and say, we don't want quantity. It is nice having multiple first-round draft picks for the next 5 or 6 years. But at the same time, we want quality. We want quality draft picks. So Houston right now having 3 first-round picks, 3, 17, and 26. I 100% anticipate some type of move up in the draft. I 100% anticipate it. I think, honestly, it's a pretty good chance that Houston trades up to get to pick number 2 so they can pick their guy, Paolo Banchero. Every source in the world right now is saying Paolo Banchero is the Rockets guy. Well, Paolo's a good basketball player. Some other team might be thinking the same thing. Paolo Banchero is our guy. I need to stop calling him Banchero. Paolo Banchero is our guy. All right? He's our guy. So, do they trade up to number 2? Or does OKC pick Jaden Ivey at number 2? I think a lot of this is going to come down to tomorrow's stuff. So, I don't think actually at any point today on Wednesday we will see a trade with the Houston Rockets. But I know 100%. There's no doubt in my mind that whether it's going to be 2, 17, or 26, there will be a trade. I made a video on this yesterday. I still 100% believe KJ Martin will be traded. I don't think Rafael Stone wants that in his locker room, even if it isn't all necessarily legit. I think the dad's a little bit too much of a distraction. Now you have a 21-year-old kid kind of wanting more playing time, and he's already getting 21 minutes in 79 games. You got to earn your stripes. All right, so I think KJ will get traded tomorrow. I think, honestly, Eric Gordon might get traded tomorrow. The thing is, we've been talking about Eric Gordon getting traded for so long, dude. Like, it's been so long. Like, we have literally continued these Eric Gordon, tomorrow might be the day, tomorrow might be the day, trade deadline might be the day, next offseason might be the year. It feels like it's been going on forever. But I think, actually, there is something different about this year. I think that there is a majority chance. I think it's over a 50% chance that Eric Gordon actually gets traded tomorrow or sometime around the draft. Can't throw out Christian Wood as well. Obviously, that trade hasn't been finalized because the NBA draft hasn't happened yet. So I 100% anticipate whatever package we got right now for, Sterling Brown, Boban, what can't I think of your freaking name? Trey Burke and the 26th pick. Am I missing anything? That bundle, I think it'll be different tomorrow. So we'll see that come tomorrow. I think in general, a lot of the trades tomorrow, I don't think we are going to see too many trades early on in the draft. I think they're more going to come like somewhere between 7 to 10 and then somewhere around the 15 range and then late first round picks, kind of like that Wood trade. But, don't forget about Wood. I wouldn't be surprised if they were able to, some way, somehow, either get a first-round pick for, from the Suns, throwing in Eric Gordon, turning it into a 3-team trade. I wouldn't be surprised if they're able to get Josh Green from the Mavericks instead of, say Trey Burke or somebody. Another thing is this. Cam Reddish, I think there's another, I wouldn't put it over 50% chance, but I do think the Rockets have a legitimate shot at him. I mean, as it stands right now, the Houston Rockets have expressed interest for Cam Reddish a plethora of times. I saw a trade yesterday. I think it was probably the worst trade from a Rockets creator I've ever seen, but I think he's on the right path. It doesn't even really matter what the package was, but it was 17... Oh, fucking A. It was KJ 17 and 26 for Cam Reddish and pick number 11, which, I mean, that's just, no, use your brain. But that's not going to work. But it does get you thinking, all right, the Knicks don't want Cam Reddish. Well, why do they want KJ Martin? He's not going to do anything for them. Knicks, I don't really think are going to want to trade back. So maybe the Knicks aren't the best option, but it gets you thinking KJ 26, 17, to either acquire a cat, or whether it's KJ and 17 to acquire Cam Reddish, whether it is all three of those to move up into the lottery with an opposing team. Like I said, I think that trade's getting on the right track as far as bundling a first-round pick and KJ Martin to just try and move up into the draft, or to acquire a young, talented player like Cam Reddish that just hasn't been given much of an opportunity. So Houston is exactly where Stone wants them to be. They have 3 first-round draft picks. You still have some assets that you can provide, like Eric Gordon. Technically, you still have Christian Wood. We know Dennis Schroeder is rumored to not re-sign with the Rockets next season. I wouldn't be surprised if Jae'Sean Tate got traded tomorrow. There's just a bunch of different things Houston can do. Houston could say, yeah, you know what, we're actually all set. We're going to keep KJ. We're going to keep Eric. We're going to keep all of these cats, and we are going to pick at 3, 17, and 26. But having a big year in free agency next season, having to extend KPJ if the Rockets decide to do so, having 4 first-round draft picks next season, you got to just remember in the back of your head, I don't think this applies as much to Houston as it does to a team like the Golden State Warriors, who are just straight up not looking, like the Warriors are just straight up not looking to draft anybody this year, because, especially in the first round, because of money. Like, Moses Moody, Kuminga, Wiseman, these boys are going to have to be paid. We're seeing it already with Jordan Poole. So you got to keep in mind with Houston, we had 4 first-round picks last season. So Christopher, Jalen Green, Sengun, hopefully Garuba, right? Hopefully Garuba. You're going to have to pay these guys, and I know it's 3 years away, but you still just want to remain flexible. All right, you still want to remain flexible. Yeah, it would be cool to have 7 first-round picks in 2 seasons, because, it increases your likelihood of having star or just, solid bench players, just solid role players, or what have you. But if you're looking to make a splash in free agency in the next year or 2, or in the next 3 years, I should say, you have to be just kind of aware of, all right, we still want to be flexible. So that's why I would imagine you'll see something. Like I said, you'll either see something where it's like 17 and KJ Martin to acquire a cat like, maybe even 26 is in there to acquire a cat like Cam Reddish, or maybe, not saying it is going to be Cam Reddish or it has to be Cam Reddish, but you get what I'm saying. The Rockets are definitely going to, in my opinion, without a doubt, they're going to trade up, or they're going to acquire some young talent dangling their first-round picks right now. So I do believe Houston will walk away with Banchero tomorrow. I will be live probably on my main channel. If you don't know my main channel, it's Will Upton. Take a look at that. But I'll probably be live on my main channel. I will try and go live actually tonight for Houston for this channel. So stay tuned for that, guys. Friendly reminder, my boy Serial and I, we go live every single morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time on YouTube. The link's in the bio. It's called The NBA Show. Like I said, we do it every single day except the weekends. So 5 days a week. But tomorrow's going to be another big day. Like, today was a great day. We had a lot of people come in. So check that out. I got a Discord. We talk a ton of Rockets. We talk a ton of NBA. I got Twitter, YouTube, or Twitter, Instagram, the whole shebang. Don't want to take up too much of your time. So appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and drop a comment down below, man. Most important thing to do to take away from this video. Drop a comment down below. What do you see Houston doing tomorrow in the draft? Peace.